I've started blocking so many Christian YouTube channels, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. I'm just going to open up about how I feel in this video. So sometimes I'll be sitting there at lunch, I might have a spare 15-20 minutes, and I'll go to YouTube and I'll look in my feed and I'll click on something and I'll watch it. And I can't remember the last time that I actually just watched a video that I went away from it thinking, you know what, wow, I feel closer to God, I feel so convicted, I feel so much compassion, I just want to know Him more and become more like Jesus. So often I just come away empty because so many of the videos, the trend on YouTube and the amount of videos that are going out there to people that are getting views and being sent out are the types of videos that are always negative. They're always focused on what's wrong. This is the most shocking thing ever. This is going to finish their careers. This is why you never mess with God. These people mocked God. And then you've got videos talking about celebrities and what's going on out there and all of this stuff, which is really a distraction. But it can be so appealing to the flesh. You just want to click on an interesting title and just see, oh, we'll see what comes up. And then you watch it and you just go away feeling empty. And that's how I feel. And there are channels that are doing a work that is helpful. It's leading people out of error. And it might be even reaching people on current issues that wouldn't watch Christian content. But for me personally, I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to see any of this come up on my feed anymore. So anytime a channel like this is coming up, I'm actually going to hide channel. Now, I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to know what's going on. In fact, I want to actually block out a lot of what is going on in the Christian YouTube world. And I just want to get back to removing myself from all of that. Just getting alone, giving myself space, and focusing on coming before God. Substituting that wasted, distracted time with things like, I've got some resources over here, like obviously getting into the Bible and meditating on the Word. There's so much depth and richness. If I could just meditate on one or two verses or a passage, I would get so much nourishment. I'm not getting nourishment from these videos. And I think because people see the way that if you make videos like this, they're going to get more clicks, people make more money from it, it just incentivizes people to do that, and it just creates just all this toxicity. There are good channels out there as well, no doubt about it. And I said in a live stream yesterday, I'll say the same thing as well if you didn't post in there. If you know of any good channels that are actually nourishing and feeding you, and you're coming away feeling those really great things, put them in the comments below for people. But I just think of the times before watching all of this, when all of these nonsense videos even came out and stuff, sitting there with books like Andrew Murray, Waiting on God, devotional book. Oh, it's just so rich. It's just so rich, just in theological truth, in God's truth, in actual truth which transforms the life, not just the head, but the heart. And that's the sign of really good content, whether it's a video or a book or whatever, is that it transforms the heart. There are other resources, like many of you would have this book, My Utmost for His Highest, devotional by Oswald Chambers. A really great book, E.M. Bounds on prayer. This stuff is so deep. It is just, you could just pick up one part of this, and if we allow once our praying to be crowded out, it will always be crowded out. Well, I could meditate on that verse, on that sentence there. I just picked that out at random. This is a really deep work. And I think to myself that these people that wrote these books years gone by are so much they're so theologically deep, because they probably didn't have all those other distractions all the time coming in, and they're able to actually really think deep thoughts with the scripture, not these shallow bits of entertainment that are being thrown out at people. So what I want to do is I'm blocking Christian channels on YouTube. I don't want them. Maybe they're helping other people. They're not helping me. I think many of the people that watch these channels are Christians that know these people are false teachers, that know these celebrities are nonsense, but they're just watching it because it appeals to the carnal side of people. I don't think that's a good reason to be watching this content. I think when you're sitting there and you're bored and you just want that dopamine hit, we've been so trained in this world to look for something that's got a catchy, a clickbait title, or something that might be shocking, or, oh, the Nephilim are here or something. It's just like, ugh, I don't want to know about any of that. It's a huge distraction for me. I'm blocking all these channels. I'm removing myself. If you have good channels, put them below so I can check some of them out too. But I want to get alone with these devotionals. I want to get alone with the Bible. I want to get out here in nature. It feels amazing to be out here. We have great weather at the moment in Australia. I want to just focus on the depth of this ministry, which is my relationship with God, feeding on that, growing in that, and then with everything blocked out and not being influenced by what other creators are doing or what's going on in anything, just being alone with God, to then allow Him to shape the thoughts about what He wants this ministry to look like, and my other channel, Line of Fire Ministries, with scripted and edited videos, and then focusing on my energy on putting that out and believing that it will be something deeper, it will be something more impactful than is just going out on these cookie cutter channels, or in my own mind when my mind is being poisoned and polluted by all of this other content that's coming through. I want to remove myself from any thought of that, get alone with God, feed myself, pour that out through the videos. That sounds like a good plan to me. It sounds like God's plan. So would love to hear your thoughts. Leave your comments below. And are you sick of this stuff as well that's going on out there? Are you sick of it all? What's some of the good stuff that you're enjoying? And is this a message that you needed to hear? And are you excited about what's coming up? Talk to you soon, friends. God bless you.